neighborhood hot boy, I'm the hero now. I was taking risks before I wrote a rap. I picked 20 that smelled the best, and then I brought them back. I really got mine from the...
Alright, so I'm not gonna lie to you. I really feel like we have a nice video coming up here today. It's actually not gonna even be a gaming video. I had one of my subscribers actually send me this video, and we're not gonna watch the entire thing because it is 33 minutes. I feel like if we can get this to be like a 15-minute video, and then if y'all want to do a part 2, most definitely just go in the comments, drop a like, share, and be like, yo, I want a part 2. Like, this is actually interesting. But before we get to that, bro, hold on. All right, record deal, right? Look, we gonna react to it, bro, but I gotta, you know what I'm saying? All right. Okay, let me hear it. Okay. What? You know that we all get our money. Ooh. Play it with me. You know that I'm not a dummy. Ooh. Look at the breads, the chips. You know that this shit kind of crummy. Look at this boy. He broke. He poor. This nigga, he look kind of bummy. Look at me, put me on my back, putting it in his tummy. Pause. No, pause. That was... Look, I'm not even a rapper. I promise you... I don't even look that whatever. I'm not even gonna. But anyway, let's get into this, man. I think this is gonna be a great video. I really am actually interested to see, like, I've never, like, I don't know, like, I've always kind of wondered, like, what is it like to kill someone? No, I don't want to take a life. I pray to God I never have to take a life, but I feel like this video would be a great, like, informal, you know, thing. So let's really just get into it. Let's see, like, what, I just want to know. I really just want to know. So with no further ado, let's get into this video, and I will put the link to the original video because this is actually Jubilee, and I didn't know because there's some content creators or like, you know, like Jubilee, and they I mean, their content is like, it's official. So I just wanted to be sure, like, hey, like, do other people react to this? Because if other people, then I feel like I can. I don't know. I really don't know how all this stuff works. I'm still figuring this stuff out. So anyway, yeah, with no further ado, let's get into it.
Immediately regret it in a sense, where I called my mom and I apologized to her and I said, I'm so sorry, I think I killed your husband. But then there was also the sense of like, oh my gosh, I don't have to keep looking over my shoulders anymore. I don't have to live in this fear that he's going to actually come after me, because it already happened.
Whoa. Oh, that's that sniper dude. Right? That dude's like a sniper, right? Bro's like a sniper?
Kill them again. 3, 2, 1, go.
Thomas Ogden was a beautiful person, and he was my friend, and what happened was an accident, and I would give anything to have him back. My name's Forrest, and I accidentally shot and killed my best friend when I was 23 years old. I felt like a shattered person most of my life, and there are still shards missing, but I just spent the last 5 years writing a very painful memoir. It gave me an opportunity to visit a lot of past trauma. I feel in a strong space to be a support for other survivors and create positivity in the world.
Whoa. I needed the ad.
My name is Squidward, and I live my life. Nothing ever changes. I'm thinking of killing myself.
What?
But before I kill myself, I want to kill the people I hate.
All my killing is...
How would you even, why would you even have an ad like that? Bro, Jubilee, do y'all control y'all ads? I'm not coming for y'all, but I'm not editing that out. I'm not editing that out. Bro, dude, imagine, bro, honestly, bro, I love my boys and like too much, and I don't even know, like, accidentally killing them. Bro, nah, I don't think I'd be able to live with myself. That right there just sounds like a completely different form of pain. Like, no cap, that's a completely different form of pain.
It's been in the time of war, so I agree with what I've done. Would I do it again? I would, because if I didn't kill that individual, they would have killed me or somebody else. I was a sniper, so I'm looking after a
This is
platoon
the
of
guy.
20, 30 guys, sometimes as small as 6 guys. but I don't like strongly agree with it because of the after effects, like what it did to me mentally. You know, I was the first person I killed. I was 18, and I didn't stop until I was almost 25. So I don't regret any of it. I don't have any bad feelings towards those individuals that I did kill. They were just protecting their homeland just as much as I would too. So I would do it again to save my life or somebody else's life.
I work in healthcare. What I do is
I'm not gonna make this like an extremely long, drawn out video, but this kind of shows like when it comes to like bro, I don't want this to sound like controversial, so don't get me wrong. I don't want this to sound wrong, but it's kind of crazy whenever it comes to war. You know, the civilization, you know, the people, the population, us really being honestly the bottom of the barrel. Doesn't matter how much I mean, I guess to a point it matters to how much money you have, but it's almost like no matter like where you are, like we're always going to be fighting someone else's battle just because someone in office doesn't like someone or they want to intervene. Like I kind of don't feel like us as the people really like do what or I feel like we don't have as much jurisdiction as like what they say we do. I hope it doesn't seem like I'm bringing this to something different. I don't know. I just think it's kind of crazy that he just said he didn't have anything against him. He was just protecting his homeland, as you know, and as the other guy was, vice versa. So it's just kind of crazy to think like we're going over there, no qualms really against them until they kill one of our buddies, and then it's like, all right, morale. Now we have a reason. I'm not saying that. I feel like sometimes we put our heads in some things that we shouldn't. That's all I'm gonna say on that though, because I want to live here.
manage life support, so I'm the guy that pulls the plug on just about everybody. So I come from a very different perspective. I have to do that for babies all the way to like people at the end of their lives. I've been doing this for like over a dozen years now, so I'm like, okay, I've come to terms with what the job is. So, yeah.
The crime and how it happened, it was not, I didn't go out to kill this person, and now understanding the impact that the crime had, not only on me, but the family of that person. That was a human being that I killed over some drugs, right? And his children, his family is living still in the absence of this person. It was December the 24th, Christmas Eve night. Remember me and a couple of my friends were hanging out. This particular car came up, and the passenger in the car said, hey, I want to buy some drugs from you. So I told one of my friends, I'm like, he's known to be this person that will come through the community and ask for $100 worth of drugs, but he would never have some money. And the guy did exactly what I said. He knocked the drugs out of my friend's hand, grabbed his arm, and started speeding off. And my reaction at that time was I pulled out the gun and I started shooting into the car to get him to release my friend. And days later, we heard that the bullet that I shot into the car actually killed him. So that day, I will never forget December the 24th, when that happened, the day before Christmas.
Wow. I mean, we see death all the time. It's just, I mean, just to put it out there, like we see death all the time, all over TV, the video games we play, man. It's something that it's hard to say that we could even get away from. You open the news, someone's always dying, car accident. It's just crazy to know that guy was in perfect health, doing what he does, and then the next moment he's just not there. I think that's scary. And just these different perspectives, man. Like, taking a life is insane, bro. We're not meant to be killing each other. I'm not saying it's different from animals because I'm not with animal abuse. I'll put it that. I'm not with animal abuse. I'm not with any form, qualms anyway, but I love to eat meat though. I'm a meat guzzler. Pause, bro. I like to eat meat, bro, but I don't mean eating meat like that. I don't like eating meat like that. I just mean like I just like eating meat. I just like eating meat. I am a dog for the meat, but I don't mean that.
I would 100% do
leave it
what I
alone.
had to do over again because the guy was a serial perpetrator. He was after so many women. If he killed me, he would have went after my mom, all my family, my nieces.
She better put 50 in his ass. No cap. You should have put 50 in him. Straight up, bro.
My nephews, every one of us until he literally got what he wanted. I'm Tara Newell. I killed my attacker, Dirty John Meehan, in self-defense.
Dirty John, is that his real name? Crazy.
It was really interesting how there was one person here who had experienced prison reform, because to me, my attacker would have been in there if I hadn't killed him in self-defense. And it's really interesting to hear about how there are people in there who are able to rehabilitate.
I immediately regretted it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Come on now. I should probably get like YouTube Plus if I'm gonna be doing these. Just a thought.
Why do I strongly disagree? Like I said, I was a young kid. I was 18. The first guy I killed was with a 50 cal like machine gun. I was expecting it to be like the movies where you have this like feeling of when you kill someone, and it wasn't there. I didn't really feel anything. It wasn't until like that night I had this weird dream. The guy who I shot became a ceiling fan in my room. His arms and legs were the blades. His head was the center of the fan. And I watched him spin faster and faster until he tore apart and covered me in what he used to be, what was left of him. But no, I didn't feel anything. There was nothing.
See, whenever you have, ooh, okay, my lighting almost like flew. But this is why I be saying, bro, we're not meant to be killing each other, bro. Like, this dude is like trained out to the wazoo. I'm pretty sure y'all have seen this guy all over the internet. This guy's trained out the ass. And if you're hearing something like that, bro, that's like a spiritual thing. I'm sorry, but if he said he didn't feel anything and then had a dream right after, bro, ooh, bro, that's not meant. We're not meant to do this, bro. We're not meant. If y'all get what I'm saying on a higher level, we're not meant to be killing each other, bro. We're not meant to be killing each other. That's all I'm finna say, bro. But we're not meant to be killing each other.
Nothing like to feel. I knew that was the beginning of something that I was probably going to have to do for a while. No attachment at the time.
I can agree with you on that. I mean, identify with that, because my first couple of years inside of prison, I detached from it completely. When people would mention his name, I would like, don't see him as a human being. And that was very insensitive when I look back at it now, right? But I look and say that was a way of me coping with the situation at that time.
I did immediately regret it in a sense, where I called my mom and I apologized to her and I said, I'm so sorry, I think I killed your husband. So there was that, but then there was also the sense of like, oh my gosh, I don't have to keep looking over my shoulders anymore. I don't have to live in this fear that he's going to actually come after me.
Facts.
It already happened.
Facts.
Sometimes family members don't agree with the decision, and that decision is sometimes taken away from them. Being called every name in the book as I'm walking in there. Like, they just don't agree, and then I'm like, I just have to go do this now, you know? But it doesn't feel good, or like I'm not necessarily agreeing with it. So I'm like, I disagree.
The level of heartbreak that I felt immediately after that gunshot was indescribable, and I don't know if any of you have saw Red before, right? I actually saw Red, and it was the most horrific thing I've ever seen, experienced, witnessed, felt in my life. I got charged with first-degree murder that night, and I was looking at doing 35 to life here in California. I couldn't even process that. There was just so much a combination of horror and grief immediately.
I am desensitized to death. 3, 2, 1, go.
And this will be where we pick up on for the next one. If y'all guys are interested in a part 2, hopefully, I know we're just getting into this, so I know I'm not the best at this, but just trust me, y'all. If y'all fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? Drop a subscribe, drop a like. You know what I'm saying? We can get there, bro. We can get there, bro. Don't sleep on me now. I'm becoming more comfortable on camera. Feel me? Like I'm really out here. I'm really out here. But man, that's something. Like I really don't even know what there is to say other than like that is just real rap. Seeing things like that, I mean, not seeing, but hearing things like that is kind of wild. Like that's just not things it's just not something that you would ever expect. And if you look at these guys, bro, you would look at a couple of these people and you know, and these men and women, and you'd be like, you wouldn't even guess. Well, the dude with the dreads, no, he looks like a killer. Like, I mean, I guess we'd known, but whenever I first saw him before I knew who he was, I'm like, yeah, that nigga's killed some folks. You know, the blonde lady, bro, that is crazy. Like, she looks like a normal old little miss. You know, like, you know, you catch her in Target, hey, ma, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can I carry your groceries? Can I carry your groceries? Like, that's how real it is, bro. You don't expect it, bro. With that being said, guys, I really hope y'all did like this video, man. It's GMF, Google My Father, if y'all don't know already. I can't wait to get this video out to y'all. And if y'all do want a part 2, most definitely put down a Google, throw me the part 2. I mean, at least one comment. If I at least get one, I mean, that's really all I need right there. But that being said, guys, Google My Father. I really appreciate y'all for, you know, coming and, you know, showing your support, watching my videos, and I hope y'all have a blessed rest of y'all day. Peace.